And if you're broke, you low-key cannot experience what childhood really is, bro. Like, I remember in middle school seeing people with the freshest kicks, the newest Jordans, Jordan 1s, Jordan 11s, simply my favorite, the Jordan 11 Cool Grays, or even the True Blues, the Legend Blues. Actually, I forgot. The Legend Blues or True Blues? One of them. I'm going to put them on the screen. A lot of the things that you wore were from your siblings, if you had siblings, hand-me-downs. I swear I had generations and generations of clothing from my siblings. There are so many different black people who relate to struggle because there is something called the Struggle Olympics. And what I like to identify as the Struggle Olympics is when people say, oh, if you didn't heat water on the bottom of a hot iron and you take it to the bathroom and pour it on your back to shower, you didn't struggle like me, bro. If you wasn't out here, you know what I'm saying, hustling for your last dollar, you didn't struggle for real. Give it a rest, man. We all struggled in some way, shape, or form. But moving away from struggle, one other thing that I feel like is really, really trash about growing up black is the judgment from other people around you. Let me explain. See, if you are not the standard blueprint, YN, if you are different, you make it kind of heavy. Like, for example, I like anime. Nowadays, you can watch anime however you want to. But back then, you had to be, like, closeted with this, bro. Y'all know how motherfuckers are DL in Atlanta and shit? I was a DL anime watcher, bro. Another thing you might get judged for is the way you talk. If you don't have a certain accent, if you don't say certain words, if you don't like to cuss, if you wear glasses, you might get called a nerd, you might get...
I love wearing glasses. I didn't knew that. Yet there are so many black people that wear glasses. Plus, I love his dreadlocks. You know, he is talking really fast. I just don't understand him.
Atlanta and shit. I was a DL anime watcher, bro. Another thing you might get judged for is the way you talk. If you don't have a certain accent, if you don't say certain words, if you don't like to cuss, if you wear glasses, you might get called a nerd. You might get seen as whitewashed, which is a whole huge issue within the black community itself. It's so stupid to say somebody's whitewashed just because they're trying to be intellectual. Actually, they're not even trying to be intellectual. Maybe they're just a little bit different. Now, as I got a little bit older, fast forward to like the beginning of high schoolish, I started experiencing more things like discrimination, racism, etc. And that's where we get to this part of the problem. So basically, from ages 1 through like 15, I was actually like darker skinned. I don't know, y'all be the judge of
I
that.
was lighter skinned.
What I used to look like. And then obviously, I look how I look now, which is like a little lighter. But I say that to say, I used to get hit with that same turn up the lights. Where's the law at? Whether you're light skinned, dark skinned, brown skinned, there are so many different categories for what kind of skin you are, what you look like. It is so toxic. Light skin, bright skin, dark skin, white skin, brown skin, you are all black to the eyes of the white
Mixed.
folks. And like half of my life, I remember thinking like I wanted to be as light as possible, because I think they make fun of for being darker. And I looked, came a long way with it. Like I mentioned before, I almost started bleaching my skin just so I could get a little lighter, but I thank God I did not.
Yeah, because I know Michael Jackson did that. You know, I know that people don't like him. You know, I don't believe everything, you know, what he has done and whatnot, because we weren't there. If anyone is reviewing this, I just need to say something. I don't want to make this like a race war or anything. Maybe it's because I looked at this YouTuber named Shortcat, right? He's probably the most, he's like Corey Kenshin. And Corey Kenshin, he's black. And he is an amazing man. You know, I'm not a fan of him, right? The thing is, let's just say if you're a different race than me, I don't want to make this, as I mentioned here, a race war. We all have beating hearts, right? We may have different skin texture, but we all have a heart, right? And the reason why I want to bring this up right quick is because I don't want to reveal my face right now, but I could show like part of my body here. I always feel that if I was born, I mean, I had to bring him up because, well, I was just curious to look up his Mario Kart videos, and I can see why a lot of people love him, especially the Mario Kart 8 deluxe video that he did. Oh, Dumbo, if it's okay, if you could share the URL of the other channel, that would be wonderful. You don't have to, of course. He had like 173,000 views in like 9 hours, and he has 607,000 subscribers. I see a lot of people reviewing him. The thing is, can't just be honest, okay? I wish I was Asian. I do not know why. I do love being black. You know, I'm not fully black myself. I wish I was Asian, as in Chinese. I do not know why. I mean, I'm glad that Darren isn't here to hear me say that, but because maybe that's seeing some of these Asian creators. Oh my God, I feel awful. No, this guy's awesome, by the way. But I noticed that, how can I explain this? If anyone is like of Chinese descent or Chinese, I please to Buddha that you're not getting offended. I always feel that Chinese people are perfect. I do not know why I'm saying that so loudly. Maybe after seeing Shortcut, he looks really cute, by the way. I'm thinking I heard that his other channel is called J Perm, like the letter J and then Perm, Perm. I've always wondered, are Chinese people like, or Asians in general perfect beings? Sorry, this is so, I know that sounds racist me saying it. I'm thinking, God, I feel awful saying this right now. Because I always wonder if I was a different race, I want to get myself in this mess. And Craig Execution, well, that's different, right? Don't watch him. But growing up, I always felt that if I belonged in a different race, if I was born of a different skin pigment, then maybe my life would be different. For Korea Extension, it's different. But since I am an ugly black person, I wonder how my life would be if I was an attractive black person. Like, if you're an ugly Asian, then at least you probably won't get assaulted, or I guess you could say fetishized. And people won't see you as a threat. But for me personally, someone could call number one if I would talk to them. I think that's why I got jealous of this YouTuber, because I've seen his comments and people like will say, I got like, you inspire me to get to Mario Kart, right? If you see his very first video, you will see where I'm coming from. I've always wondered if I was like a different skin pigment, I'm so sorry, I do have a little bit of body dysmorphia. I wonder if I would be loved differently, because he's an amazing guy. He's pretty cute actually. I've always wondered, okay, why do people expect that if you're black, for example, I show stupid, right? I show speed. I don't even know how he even became a mayor of Peru for an hour. I was a little shocked that Cristiano Ronaldo, or what's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo, I think, that he's an amazing man. I'm just surprised that he supports I show stupid. I don't like him, but a lot of people do. Then there's no crime in that. It's just, I know that he's doing it for entertainment purposes, but there are just some black YouTubers that I've seen, and I don't want people to get the idea that that's how we act. I'm not one of them. I am someone that likes animes, right? I've been like this since I was in high school. I'm really the shy type. I have zero friends. I'm an introvert that apparently has autistic meltdowns. And sure, I am nowhere near inspirational like Shortcat, because he says that he laughs when he would like lose from a Mario Kart race because it makes the game more memorable. I wish I had that energy. See, I wish I was someone else. Okay, even though he did said that you shouldn't have to please other people, or that the way he feels shouldn't be the same way for everyone else. It's just that he seems so perfect. He's not. Because I know why people don't like my videos anymore, or they don't like me as a person. And I just want to say, please pardon me for the way I acted. Or you don't have to like me anymore. For how I understand I blew it. Because I would get a lot of meltdowns. I would rage, and I don't have anger issues. This is CPTSD and basically being cyberbullied. Not to mention every video that Shortcut does is like really popular. I don't know how he managed. I guess it may be because of his J Perm channel. That's part of why people know him so well. And he separates his like face when he does the Rubik's Cube. That's pretty awesome. He does that to his Mario Kart channel, right? I think that's why he got such a huge fan base or viewer base. I wish I would have had that too. Also, maybe it's because I was thinking like this is the stereotype that Asians are known for being really smart, right? But I hate how the media always come up like that, because I want people to think of that. Oh, damn, if you're black, you're in the gang, you're a demon. You want to basically sexually assault someone. I'm a rape victim. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not smart. I'm not likable. I get it. I think that's probably why I get jobs with other races, because We're all on this earth. But why do we have to separate ourselves? I don't get it. I also want to go to my mother's room because she'll be back in like 10:30 or so. So I'm only being there for an hour because I got so stressed out, distracted. I just been feeling really guilty of myself because the way I was born. It's not my mother's mistake. No. I thank Buddha that my mother gave birth to me. But at the same time, I always thinking maybe it's because of all the Chinese media that I see. It makes me thinking like, man, are Chinese people like that perfect? I don't know why. I wish I didn't see all that because there are Chinese Americans that just act like the rest of us. That's just the culture, not the race. I don't want anyone. If anyone ever sees this live stream, I know I blew it. I know that's why people never want to watch some of my videos. I understand that my voice is irritating. It's basically similar to how you were here from the scratch board in middle school in your science class. I like honestly, if I could get my larynx removed just for people to, I know I should please people, but Shortcut is perfect. I just want to say this: if you're a Chinese person, you don't have problems. I know that's so wrong of me to say that because I'm glad Dara's not here to hear this. Since they call it whitewashing, I want to call it Asian braining because I feel that Asians, like every single one of them, are just so perfect. They got everything figured out, and like I'm a rusty black rusted, because people thinking that if you're black, then you're hideous. No, I mean this guy's hot. Pardon me, he is really cute. Um, his name is Love Hilal, like Luvhilal. I just I'm gonna explain this. I feel like and yet a handful of creators I watch are white and a couple are Asian. I don't care what race they are. I just like the topic they cover. But man, why do we have to keep dividing ourselves? I want if anyone ever views this, I want you to know why I get meltdowns. Because I don't think clearly. And I'm afraid of being rejected by society, human society. I never enjoy having my meltdowns. I never enjoyed just snapping and saying some stuff or even being jealous of other YouTubers. It's not healthy. But maybe it's because of all the bullying. It just makes me think. I don't know. Like when I first joined YouTube, or at least like a decade ago, I remember that I used to do like reactions of Adventure Time or Teen Times Go, and I was still a little anxious. That's why I didn't talk much of my reactions because, well, other people are just lucky, that they had experience of not having to go through social anxiety and being severely judged by people. And I get told I'm negative. Like, sorry that I'm not shortcut that's kind of so positive on everything. It's not in my system. It's the same way to tell like, oh, I need to like girls. I don't like girls though. I like boys, obviously. You can't just force me to like another sex. Like I must well jump over the bridge and die by suicide. You're gonna affect my mental health and my physical state just because, oh, I need to like a vagina. No, vaginas are gross. Okay, they're nasty. Honestly, like this, the shape of it, like it's nasty. So I sound heterophobic right now in my. I didn't meant to go out that way. I just want to give off like a statement here because I can't be forced to like something. That's why consent for a reason. I know I've said some stuff to people and having meltdowns, and you know, Even my self-racial remarks, because people said that to me all the time. I don't like doing that. I feel guilty even think about those. See, I wanted to share this very quick. I'm gonna come back to this channel because it's such an interesting topic. Because I see one about homophobic TikToks, and I think that's a lesbian. I'm gonna look that up. Let's see, DNO number 2. I got 8 more minutes to be in here. Um, Ooh, pro tip for every Smash Brothers Ultimate character. Well, that's cool. Being black in UK. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at some things right now. See, that's what I'm looking up right now. Because I browse through YouTube a lot. I used to watch that dude. Plus, I thought he was cute. Hold on. I'll write his name down. So I kind of look at the homophobic TikToks very quick. I'm sorry. I'm like this very quick. This is a lesbian. I could tell. She's definitely a tomboy. Oh, I love her nose piercing. It's gorgeous on her.
Special hello to anyone who has their emotional support water bottle with them right now.
So her name is Scott Siebel Capert. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. My Buddha. Okay. I feel bad. I thought like is she a guy at first? I wish I was bi. So in a way.
About their beliefs, it's bigoted and shoving their religion down people's throats. If an LGBTQ person wants to protest, then that is just democracy in action. But if a Christian wants to protest, then it's a white supremacist insurrection. This is not a double standard. This is just illogical. You are illogical, and let's break down why. An LGBT person talking about their beliefs is typically them talking about their rights. The fact that it's wild that straight cis people can just get married and there's no argument against it. There's no huge fight for it to be taken away like there is for same-sex marriage to currently be taken away. Once again, Idaho actively trying to do that. Trans people wanting the right to their own body doesn't seem too wild to me. If somebody wants to have surgery, take hormones,
wait, what happened? And I'm seeing another Paper Mario video pop up. So I watch a lot of Nintendo related stuff. You can see why. As a lesbian who currently lives in Idaho, it is so crazy to think that in a few years I might not be able to allow to marry my girl. I hope to, but that won't happen. I hope she gets married. I hope she does. Literally. I'm so sorry if anyone has ever seen this, even though Dumbo's the only one that's typing on here. So I do this a lot on YouTube, right? I like to talk about stuff like this. Like, I'm not an overly positive person because it comes out as fake, even though Shortcat is not fake, right? Honestly, that's why he's so loved. I try not to compare myself towards someone like him that does Mario Kart related videos. I want anyone that may be viewing this video, okay? Picture your favorite Mario character. Okay? Like, let's just say, like, since he talks about Mario Kart stuff, I like to talk about Paper Mario stuff. There's this amazing character named Vivian. I think she should be a playable character in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because, well, one, she's such a great partner. Two, she has an amazing dialogue. Three, she's purple. And four, why don't we wait, like that won't work because she's paper, right? Right, yeah, that probably won't work. All right, scratch that. That part. Well, yet again, she should be in. She should be in 3D. Like, imagine that your favorite gaming character gets really discriminated because of how the way that they're designed, and I just don't see why people would want to discriminate or annihilate something just because of the way that they're developed. Like I'm sure you don't want to annihilate Yoshi here. Look how cute he is, right? A little butt. Plus, I love the color green. Yoshi, right? Literally, I know this is supposed to be my pop's toy, but I'm keeping it because, well, I used to, I wanted to share this growing up. When I was 7, when Mario Party 4 first came out, and my very first minigame was Three throw. Okay, let's just say, like, imagine like this video is about homophobia, right? Like, let's just say this is like dinophobia. Basically, I made it up. A phobia. There should be like a word if you have a like a phobia of reptiles. When I was 7, right? You know the Mario Party 4 cover? I know Dumbo doesn't know because he has a opinion in the Mario Party games, pardon me. I would literally scratch up Yoshi's face because I hated how he looked. I don't know why. I'm not kidding. When I was younger, I did that. He bothered me. Maybe I did have a phobia of dinosaurs, but later on, I think he's so cute, right? And I feel awful I did that. I was a darn infant because he's just such a cute character, right? I don't know, makes it the face he makes you like stare to my soul. I don't know. It's hard to explain it. And as someone that basically have, you know, that did add a lot of hatred of others because the way I was treated. I want to like Uno card that. Also, I know that someone kept like spamming the view count. I know they're trying to give me a reaction because it says 3 views and it says 2. I just want to say, if anyone ever sees this, honestly, you don't know how lucky you have it when you have friends that care about you and people that like you for you, right? And you're such a sweet creature. They meant to scratch you off the box cover when I was 7. My very first minigame of Mario Party 4 was three throws, the basketball hoop minigame, right? I still remember to this day. That was the very first minigame I've ever played in the whole Mario Party franchise. I don't know how I remembered it because I was excited that my mother used to. I must have lost the first copy, but I rented it later at Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster, and it didn't have like a cover. It just had like the paper on it, right? Like it's bootleg, but it's not, and it says Mario Party 4 on it, right? For anyone that grew up with Blockbuster, you probably know what I'm talking about. And as someone that was a loner that didn't have friends throughout his childhood, well, I was 7. Okay, I know that probably won't develop much except for Joshua, but basically, I played a lot of Mario Party games, right? And I didn't really had such strong friendships. I made a video of it, and I know no one bothered viewing on my other channel. That's fine. But it's really difficult for me to make connections with people. I don't know how Shortcat managed to go viral. How? His first video got a lot of views. I would like sacrifice like this because I'm so mean of me. A kidney to someone that needs it just to get that many views. Also, maybe I feel a little bit intimidated because he's Chinese, I think. I don't know why. Maybe it's because all my life, there were a handful of people that did not want to be friends with me because I'm a little dark. As in being black, of course. And I kind of feel guilty for that because I wonder if I was a different skin pigment. Now I know I probably feel different later, but like currently, like what I'm seeing is like his video that went viral. I've been feeling really depressed. Okay, like I do compare myself towards other YouTubers. I do certain ones. You'd be surprised. Like my mood would change if I see the video popped out, and I'm thinking like, wow, why did I get so many views? I wish I had that much. My mood would like I am bipolar. I suppose bipolar depression. My mood would shift because what am I doing in my life? Right? Why can I be as courageous as they are or doing fancy editing? Even though for sure he doesn't really do all that. Like he has high def. But since I'm really poor myself, I can't afford that. And I do feel guilty that I'm so far behind some of my life. I wanted to share more about myself, okay? It's always been difficult for me to form friendships with people. People like, let's just say, middle school was really difficult when I was like 8th grade. It was not easy. It really was. I did have a handful of friends in my junior year. Well, a few. But I didn't really hang out with anyone after school. That helps. Even though I did invite one to my house, but that was only one time. Okay, it was that the Sudanese boy cook that you know, he's really smart by the way, and he was shocked that he think I lived in a palace because of my townhouse. I just wanted to say this very quick. I love how there's diversity in my channel. I wish had the courage like Shortcut does. He's been doing this for 2 years, by the way. Um, almost 2 years. So I wish I had that courage to do that. But as someone that's been racially discriminated, rejected harshly just for friendships, people would racially, oh yeah, that's right, discriminated, right? Because they expect me to act differently. I didn't really have resources to be a healthier human male, adult male. And I know people would tell me, Dion, why can't you get a job? It's if I could get a job, I want to be live streaming every day. I know. People keep telling me. I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's why I'm so jealous of him. I don't know how old he is. I don't even want to know. I'm sure he's younger than me. But when you're like bullied throughout your life, you just can't take it anymore. And I know I'm never gonna get any support. Dumbo's probably the only one that would offer me support. That's why I'm like, I know I got like 4 views and I'm down to 3. I know people don't want to hear me speak. I get it. Okay, I apologize that I'm born. Okay, I apologize that I'm breathing on this earth. If I could pay someone to decapitate my head, just so that you'll be happy, whomever you may be on this earth, and you could tell your mother about it that I'm dead, that's fine. I know I'll never be like Shortcut. I hate when they say the comparisons to Thief of Joy. I guess I am a thief because all of part of my childhood in my early adulthood has been taken away from me. And even though there are people that bully me, I still do want to be joyful for them that they changed. I still feel hurt, but I just don't know why that I'm stuck in this rut. Just some people are just more likable than others. Honestly, I feel guilty that I'm poor. Because, damn, why can't you get a job? Well, it's not that easy. But I know you don't want to listen, though. Whomever you may be. Maybe you don't work yourself. I don't know. It's none of my business. But you might as well tell all the people that are homeless. The time stop, by the way, it's 27 12. You might as well tell the people that are homeless that why can't you just buy a toothbrush? With what money do they have? Or tell them that they should just buy a sweater at some store. They don't have anything. Why do you have to be so mean to the homeless person? I know there is a handful that you may think that are lazy or that they abuse drugs. That's only a handful. Have you seen the ones that I've reached out to? They're not like this. I get it. For the ones they're not acknowledging it because you can like for me, and maybe because I didn't meet enough Asian people myself or Chinese. Like I'm thinking like, wow, are all of them smart? I try to be an open mind. I'm thinking like, is every Chinese person on this earth perfect? I can't imagine myself going to China myself. That I do see people of my skin pigment going to China, and I never knew the Chinese were so sweet. But maybe it's because someone like me that's really hideous looking, I'll probably get mistreated. Just like, well, in my state, I just want to say when you're ugly, and I want to use this as a pass. People would never want to acknowledge you. There was like, well, that guy, no, he's pretty attractive. The one that is with his Chinese wife. And they had an adorable mixed black baby, Blackanese, so to speak. It kind of reminds me of that video. What he's white, by the way. He's Swede. Never give up. And the funny thing is, his video went viral when he posted being ugly in my experience, but his other videos don't do well. I just wanted to say, like, is being ugly a curse? I know I am victim blaming. Well, you know what? I just don't have. people that will lift me up in my life. I don't know who I am because no one wants to help me discover who I am. So I'm lost. It's like I want to ask for directions and people tell me, nope, nope, I'm not helping you. So how am I gonna get to the gas station if I'm out of gas? I'm out to be stranded out in the desert and waiting until my flesh gets eaten up by snakes and die from heat stroke? Is that what it is? I know people don't like me because of the anti-DN group or whatever, all that stuff. I get it. Even though a handful of stuff that people talk about me is not true at all. But I don't care because I don't want to hear it because it's just exhausting and I don't know. It's kind of funny because there are some awful, awful YouTubers, but people keep giving them views, right? But like people see me as awful and like, oh, well, I don't know. Like it'd be nice if more people talk about me, but seeing how I am, kind of like how Darren heard about me, and he's still. I hope he's doing well because I'm surprised he hasn't been on here 2 nights in a row. Um, wait, was he here last night? I don't remember. I'm so stressed out that my memory is fading out. I just do not know who I am as a person. I don't. It just sucks that I try my best as to make things right. And that people could change, but I don't know. I guess being human is illegal. I guess they made sure Ken isn't human. He is. I just do not know. Honestly, like I just and man, me and Dumbo, we were even excited that we got a new subscriber, but I never heard from him ever again. I understand he doesn't like my videos. It's fine. It's hard. I guess seeing like Shortcut, he's just talented. He's sweet. He's really smart, and it'd be nice if I had those as well because we need more of that on YouTube. We do. I understand that I've been posting a ton of videos. I mean, one, I do miss my apartment. That's one thing. It was taken away from me. Two, I have no one to hang out with. And three, just being just, God, why do people keep supposed to be in my mother's room right now? I'll go in there in 10 minutes at 9:20. Okay, night, I think. I just don't know what I'm doing. Like, what I'm doing horribly. You know what? I just want to say I'm glad we're all gonna die at one point. I don't know why I'm saying that. Me after having my dream that I was dying in my sleep, it felt so. I don't know why it felt peaceful, like almost dying in my sleep. Like it felt like I was losing breath, but I didn't feel pain. I'm not kidding. Like I was sucking up on my bed. It felt good because I was like Monkey D. Luffy for some odd reason, and I had like 222 wings. Or yeah, I think those were hands. They're not angels. It's some. Who knows? It was in outer space, right? Not heaven. Okay, I'm not like a Christian. There's like a different type of heaven for me. Maybe because I like my darkness. If it's peaceful, it's quiet. Playing some soft music. I forgot what music it was. I don't remember I know I typed it in on my notes. But if I could die, it would be like that. Like I could just like fall asleep, but like knowing that I'm loved or something. Damn, YouTube is so difficult. It is. I try not to compare my channel towards others. I know my channel's not doing well. I even checked that for this channel, I only have 250 subscribers. So I'm thinking I did lost a few. That's fine. I'm glad I did, because I don't need those people. It's just a shame that the handful of subscribers I have, they're not here or they just don't want to unsubscribe. Like, oh, I'm like, I don't like him. I don't like this guy that much that why should I unsubscribe? I don't want this trying to do well, and I understand. May I just say why I don't like being black? People thinking that you're a demon. Why do people thinking that we're demons though? That's because we're darker? I wanna know why. Like, do I need to peel off my skin so that you can see just like blood cells? Is that it? I don't know why I'm bringing up race. Maybe because I feel it's appropriate. Like, honestly, if people told me I sound white or hell Asian, I would be flattered. I know that's so messed up of me to say that because I don't know. And by the way, I just want to say because I know Dumbo's typing, I'm not like checking the messages because I'm just thinking, and I know that another person left. I just want if anyone is here viewing this, okay, I do understand that you don't like me. I do. I do. It sucks that I had like from 4 viewers and then I'm down to two, and then I'm gonna have Dumbo on here. Like I know. I know. I've been posting a lot. My videos are terrible. I know. I know. I know. I wish I was like Shortcut. I wish I had his energy. I mean, not had, but like I wish my energy was similar to his. I don't like being myself. I don't. Oh my. Please put me if you're being quiet. I know I don't keep people engaged. Okay, I want to get this. May I have to permission in my own channel to express myself without feeling pressure that people will view away. Like I want to take my time. I want to say for any race that's viewing this, okay, this is gonna sound so mean of me. I know you have issues of your own. I can imagine. But I have to say, being black is a nightmare. I don't know why. It just feels like I should just get shot in the heart. I'm surprised I have 4 votes. But I just have to say that life has been so draining to me. Also, maybe I always feel that if I wasn't black, maybe I want to get my apartment taken away. Because my brother probably be talking to a black narcissist and criminal in my eyes. I don't know. Maybe that's just me saying that. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I do wonder though. Like, I would love to be reincarnated as another race just to see how it feels. Even though, once more, I'm not fully black, but I am black, basically, by appearance wise. Because I don't want people to think that I have to act a certain way. Just like how Love said If you're black, you gotta like certain things. Why does the way I'm born have to make me like certain things now? You know, I don't get it. I don't. You might as well tell that if you're black, you're not allowed to visit Asia. I would love to visit any country, actually. I mean, I'm so depressed that I haven't bathed almost 2 weeks. This would be nice if the viewers I have would be more kinder to me. Like Dumbo here. For anyone that receives this, okay? I know these live streams are bothering you. I understand that. When you've been bullied, even by your own viewership, it's a nightmare. I'm thinking, why does this have to happen? All of this just because I used to do reactions and I thought they were fun. You know, I get anxious doing them because I know people would skip and they would get me death threats and dox me. How did I got myself into this mess? I'm just so upset because I feel like I'm not doing much. I know this channel is doing so terrible. I know it is. Because I don't know what I want to share. Like I do want to talk about my feelings for the day, but I know people get tired of it. Oh, I gotta go in it. I gotta go in a room in a minute. All right, let me switch over. Wait, I want to play one more minute of this. This is an interesting video so far.
Makes them feel comfortable. Don't understand why you care. It has literally nothing to do with you. They should have the right to live their life how they see fit. Just like as a Christian, you can absolutely be homophobic if you want to, but you also don't have to interfere with other people's lives to do so. You don't have to actively go vote against somebody's rights just because you don't want to live that life. If anything, you involve yourself more with queer people when you do that. What you can do is say, I'm homophobic, I'm not going to be friends with gay people, and then just go, instead of getting upset that we just want our rights. Another difference is queer people aren't making you be queer. Regardless of what the alt-right media has fed you, nobody's trying to make your kids gay. That is fake. That is not happening. The most we've done is say, queer kids are people. Let kids be themselves. Have you seen the statistics when it comes to queer kids? Have you seen the suicide rates? Have you seen this?
39% of gay young people. I wonder, like, what do you mean by young? Considered attempting suicide in the past year. I'm not surprised that 46% of trans or non-binary. I'm not surprised. And gay youth of color reported higher rates than white peers. I'm not surprised. So more than 1 in 10, which is 12 of the gay young people. Oh, I wonder what age do they mean by young though? Attempted suicide in the past year. I'm not surprised. 50% of gay young people who wanted mental health care in the past year were not able to get it. Oh, that's tragic. And more than half of trans and non-binary young people found their school to be gender affirming, and those who did reported lower rates of attempted suicide. I see. I just wanted to say, if everyone's viewing this, please count your stars, your starman in the sky from a moral standpoint. You do not know how lucky you have it that you don't have to go to being depressed, and also that keep leaving on my live stream. Do I want to have these meltdowns? No. Why do people keep having to just? They're leaving. They're leaving. Dumbo, they're leaving. Why do people keep leaving? I can't go near the room. I'm just too depressed. This is exhausting. I think I'm done. I think I might need to take a break. I'm gonna switch over. Hold on. Since I did talk about and Dubba, thank you for the green hearts. I do. I'm gonna switch over once more.